have offices here in Dubai and in Beirut, and a small presentation in New York just to sell our solution. So we are already implemented and we have already clients. And we have a revenue which is above $1 million. So I'm just looking for clients. If there is someone who wants to buy the solution and he likes it, I'm willing to sell it. It's not very expensive. So what is B.A.S? We build a solution, and we sell solution for treasury departments. We automate the work of 3 to 5 person treasury departments. That the work in fact consists to connect to each banking every morning to do the cash analysis. What is cash analysis? You know, I'm going to take an example of a client we have here in the UAE, which is Majid Fudain. Majid Fudain is it's a regional, it's multinational, I'm going to say, company with about 400 bank accounts in the region, opened in about, let's say, 50 banks, even more than 50 banks. So they have more than 50 web banks. So the treasurer really, he had about 5 people that their main job every morning is what in fact was to connect each web banking, to put the data, the cash positions on Excel, and to do the cash analysis, which is defining the cash position by legal entity, by geographic zone, by bank group, by all the cash management job, in order to reach the cutoff time, which is at 1 p.m., and to do what we call the hedging. This means the investment. I invest or I invest. I equilibrate my accounts by covering the negative accounts from the positive accounts, and all the cash pool business. So what we do is that we have built a solution based on the SWIFT network. The SWIFT network is really the common denominator with all the banks in the world. All the banks communicate with each other via the same format and via the same connectivity pipeline, which is the SWIFT network. So here is the solution. Instead of going, for example, every morning to several banks in order to centralize the cash position, the client will be coming to our solution, and he will have here all his banks listed in only one form. So he's going to click on a bank, for example. I'm going to choose Banamex in Mexico. So I have 2 currencies, MXN and US dollar. I click on MXN, I can find that I can have 2 accounts in 2 different legal entities. So it's today -3, and we have also today +2. So in fact, here the service we are providing to the customers, it's first of all, it's unifying the 50 web banking they have, even more or less, in the world, automating the work of 3 to 4 employees, and giving the treasurer, the corporate treasurer, the full cash positions every morning, reflecting the exact position they have in the bank, which is the opening position. This position will enable him to hedge, to do investment, to invest, to de-invest, to pay some needs. It's a treasury job. Also, we can, of course, also convert all the cash positions in his base currency. You know, every group has a base currency, which is the reference currency. So here it's the euro. Here, for example, I can all the positions are converted into the euro, so I can see that all the E-innovate and the US dollar are converted, and I have the total. So every morning I have, if I am a group like National Fudain, for example, I have a line at the end of my report showing exactly how much cash I have in my pocket every morning. So there is no manual work, there is no, I don't count on subsidiaries anymore, I don't count on people anymore. In fact, I become the bank of the group. I know if there is a wrong in my cash position, that means the cash position is wrong, is with the bank. Or, second reason, I didn't import the file every day. Also, we have the control on the transactions. That means here, for example, it's like really the Bloomberg of cash. I can list all the accounts, and I can see exactly how much cash I have today and how much cash I had yesterday. And I have the exact difference between yesterday and today, and the percentage of the evolution. So I can click on any line. Automatically, it will appear the transactions causing this difference. So here I can see, for example, I have a 2 million difference between yesterday and today. I can see it was a transfer coming from BNP Paribas in Burkina Faso, Air Burkina Faso, and it's coming from the SWIFT address of BNP Paribas France. So I have the control of the cash positions, I have the control of the transactions. From this point, I can build any report linked to cash, any statistics I want. I can do investments. I can. We open a gate for all the reportings needed for treasury, and all these reports, just to tell you, it's fully automated. That means we have some treasury that they don't want to connect even to the solution to get the reports. We have a book generator that automatically generates and sends automatically all the reports to them. So I'm going to go back to the lobby. So here, in fact, down we have what we call the C2Pay. The C2Pay it's a platform enabling us to launch the payments on the SWIFT network. So after concentrating the cash, I know how much cash I have in all the countries, in all the banks, and in all the entities. I can now automatically equilibrate the cash. And you can see here on the top of the screen, I have a message saying one account needs hedging. So what's hedging? Hedging, for example, I have a zero balancing account pool. That means I have a maximum and minimum on each account. I can define I can say on this account, in this country, I must never be more than minus 5,000 and more than 5,000. So it's automatic. That's fine.
It seems like it's a corporate finance tool versus a personal finance tool like Mint.com and what Rich was trying to do. Right? I can see the focus that you're trying to figure out how to efficiently run your treasury.
Exactly.
Operation. The second thing is, usually a lot of businesses, when they incorporate their accounting system, they take into consideration the nature of the business, whether the products, receivables, depending on what the business does or sells, product or service, the nature of that does reflect on the accounting. So how easy is that to consider when incorporating your C2B? But more importantly, what can you click for any of these major software that companies not do that you're offering?
It's a cash management tool. It's not an accounting tool. You have a difference between the accounting and the treasury department in the corporate finance world. That's in the accounting tool, you don't have cash positions coming from banks. You have it, but you have it what we call the booking date cash position. That's me. I am, let's say, you are issuing an invoice to pay for a client. You have a balance of 0 accounts on your accounting account in Barclays in London, and you are issuing an invoice from your accounting department for $1 million. If I am the CFO and I'm asking the accounting department to send me how much cash I have in my pocket, he will send me cash positions for my Barclays account in London saying you have $1 million, but the client didn't pay and he might never pay. So the Treasury Department provides the CFO with a cash position of 0. So the real cash position is coming from the Treasury Department. The accounting cash position is completely different from the Treasury Department. This is why we have something called the bank reconciliation. The bank reconciliation is matching your banking transactions with your booking transactions. So it's two different worlds. On the market, you have Signcard, for example, which is our competitor. Signcard is a treasury, it's a TMS provider. It's not an accounting ERP provider. Signcard, the B.A.S, and the treasury. And on the other hand, you have SAP and Oracle. Signcard is not competing with SAP and Oracle. It's two different worlds. So treasury is something, and accounting is something really different.
Okay, any other questions?
Thanks.
What's your revenue model?
It's a SaaS, sorry?
What is your revenue
It's
model?
a SaaS module. That means we cover the connectivity within our solution. So that means the client will not have to pay the connectivity. On average, our biggest client pays us about $7,000 per month, forever, I mean, until he is using the solution. And our lowest invoice is $1,000. And it's based on the account number. So more accounts number you have, more I will invoice you.
Could you speak to the number of clients that you have currently, your sort of revenues to date, growth prospects, and valuation that you have in mind?
Yeah, our last evaluation, I mean, we did two fundraising for $2 million recently. I mean, last one, it was last year. We were evaluated $5 million. Among our references, we have ADP in the US, we have CJ Veritas in Houston, we have, France, Orange Telecom, we have Orange, it's not good. It's working? No. We have Orange Telecom, and here in the region we have Zain Telecom, we have Carrefour, we have Majd Al Futtaim. I mean, our clients, in fact, our biggest clients, he has about $50 billion revenue, and our smallest one is about 25 million. So our target, in fact, it's not the size of the client, it's especially how much accounts you have. We have a client in Barcelona, they have only 10 accounts. Only 10 accounts, they don't even have a treasurer, but they bought the solution. And they are paying 1,500 euros per month. But they have 10 banks, one bank accounts in Itaú in Brazil, one in Mexico, one in South Africa, and the other in Europe. So they had about 10 web applications just to monitor every morning how much cash they have.
Okay. Thank you. And next.